Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming Month. This time, we are talking about my number 12 favorite video game of all time. And it is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Full Burst. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Full Burst came out a couple of years after Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, and it was basically the same game, but with some added story beats, as well as a bunch of added content for post game, and a bunch of added characters and costumes for pre-existing characters. So it is it very much feels like a new game because of how much content was added to this version. It does not feel like the same game as Storm 3. There's so much more content added to this one that it feels like an entirely new game, which is why I never refer to it as Storm 3 Full Burst. I just refer to it as Storm Full Burst. Now, in terms of gameplay, I should preface this, that in terms of gameplay, this is not the best Storm game. No, the best Storm game in terms of gameplay is Storm Revelations. Storm Revolutions. Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolutions. That is the best. That is the best Storm game in terms of gameplay, because they perfected the gameplay in that game. They perfected the Storm gameplay in that game. But in terms of story and the way the story is told, and the post game stuff, and the amount of characters that you have at your disposal, this one is the best. It's not the best in terms of gameplay. It's not the best in terms of gameplay, but in terms of literally everything else, it is the best. And I should preface that even though it's not the best in terms of gameplay, it is the second best. It is the second best because Revolutions happened right after this game. Revolutions was the very next game, so this was already a really good step up from all previous Storm games. So the gameplay wasn't perfect, but it was very good. And this game basically covers the events from right after Pain's attack, right after Pain's attack and Naruto defeats Pain, all the way up until Naruto, Guy, Kakashi, and B all work together in order to defeat the Masked Man claiming to be Madara. If you don't know who he is under that mask, then I don't know what to tell you. Go watch the show. Go read the manga. It's been done for over 10 years. It's been finished for over. The series has been finished for over 10 years. Go read the series. What are you doing here? What are you doing watching this video if you don't know anything about Naruto? But yeah, so that's the amount of story there is. But there is post game stuff. There's post game stuff, and there's a ton of awesome stuff that you can do in the post game. There's a ton of awesome stuff you can do in the post game. Tons of awesome side quests you can do and characters you can interact with. And there is this affection meter, where like the more you do with the character, the higher your affection rate is with them. And then the higher their affection rate is, the more they will step out to help without you having to call them in battle. And it's really cool. And for me, I always went one of two ways. I always either went with like the strongest characters in the game, like the absolute strongest characters in the entire game, or I went the harem route and basically just had Naruto team up with a bunch of the female characters, and raise their affection level for him. But yeah, I always wound up going one of those two ways each time. And I also love in this game how you can choose. You have different choices. You can go the hero route or the legends route. The hero route is just standard difficulty. Legends route is for people who want a bit more of a challenge. Personally, I always end up going the hero route simply because the legends route is the legends route is more difficult, but the your rewards are not that great, and the hero route gives you better rewards, and after each one of these you earn a certain amount of hero or legend points, and you can exchange those hero or legend points in order to get consumables from different shops. And the consumables you get for from hero points are just more useful overall than the things you can buy using legends points. So I always just go for the hero route because the consumables for the hero route are just better, and the drops are better. Yeah, it's a lot easier that way. I don't get much challenge that way, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, the game is just super fun. The game is super fun. Absolutely love the game to bits. It is a very fun game. And I do plan on playing it on my channel. I plan on playing all 4 of the main Storm games on my channel. Well, maybe. I did not grow up with Storm 1. I should preface that. I did not grow up playing Storm 1. I played a little bit of Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1 and 2, but I did not play Ultimate Ninja Storm 1. Which the first there were 4 Ultimate Ninja games. Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the first 3 essentially got combined into one and became Ultimate Ninja Storm. And instead of continuing on with Ultimate Ninja 5 and 6, they wound up making Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and then Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 and 4, and Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations and Revolutions, and Full Burst, and Shinobi Strikers, and now eventually Storm Connections, which is a garbage game. As well as Storm Road to Boruto. We got all of those games. And I will be playing Storm 2, Full Burst, and Road to Boruto, which again is basically Storm 4, but with a ton of added content, to the point where it feels like a completely new game. So yeah, those are the 3 I'm gonna be playing. Absolutely. And then Storm Connections, yeah, I'll play that. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I really got. So fun game, and yeah, I really like it. So here it is at number 12. So with that said, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Taste of heaven in a bottle.